Hey, morning, folks. Just felt like doing a video here. We did last night a pound New Zealand trade. Um, the reason we did this was quite straightforward. I couldn't be bothered to do a video. Sorry about that. But I'm doing one now anyway. What we saw here last night. It was at this time. Pound was weak. New Zealand over here was stronger. Very simple. We were just looking at the moving averages, and I'm going to explain. You can do this without moving averages. We'll try to explain what moving averages actually represent when we're looking at this chart, so we can just remove them. But this is just a quick down and dirty way of doing this. Where we were was pound was weak. One big long cycle clearly. So we're gonna just assume it's gonna continue down. If it doesn't, well, we're gonna be fine because we've got the other one, the New Zealand side. So worst case scenario, we'll break even. We know here that New Zealand at this time, Asia Open, it was I don't know, a few hours after, somewhere here. What we got is we got a big down move, okay, here. But if we look at that down move compared to the pound down move at the same time, you can clearly see the pound down move is way more massive. So we're going to go with pound weak, New Zealand strong. If we're wrong on pound and it goes up, we still should be all right because New Zealand should be good. So what we had was New Zealand was good and pound, as usual, didn't play ball, went the other way. So that would be our resistance line, price smash that moving average, smash that one, the same one just keeps hitting it, so we'll draw a line and that's our moving average. If you look now at, let's just go here, actually let's do this on the EURCAD. We're going to move to EURCAD now. Yeah, let's do it that way. This will be more interesting because this is developing right now. As usual, we do our Canada. There's always something going on with this thing. We'll just squeeze these over a little bit like this. All right. Same time. Okay, so we'll go back a wee bit. Just go back to here. This will work. The 4th. Alright. 3rd, 4th, right? It's the same thing. Let's just say we were to look at these and want to trade Euro Canada here. We're going to see price here is strong in Canada and Euro is weak. However, Euro was bullish because this moving average has not moved. And then here, the moving average would be coming here. So this is also bullish. So you wouldn't really do it. You'd expect chop. So what do we have? We have chop. You know what I mean? This moving average would be here. So this would be bullish. You'd be below, yeah. But the moving averages at that time would still be bullish. Therefore, you'd be kind of thinking, well, this is chop. I'm not going to get involved. Anyway, let's take a little measurement here. We'll just go with this low. Okay, from here to here, if we look at this, and now we look over here, we would be thinking, okay, we're bullish because it's a big move up, and that rep is shown here in the moving averages. We see at the same time here, we got Canada down all the way to here. So it's level with this, so we're going to go with this level. Well, Canada is weak because it's done a big move down. and it's below the moving averages. So we see it's below the moving averages because we see it's got a big move down. A big move up, it means it's above the moving averages. So it means it's going to turn them bullish, right? Turn them bearish, I mean. So then we go with the next move. So at this point, at this point, we'd be looking at this thinking, okay, we need to buy euro and sell Canada. What happens? Price comes down, price goes against it, and it doesn't work. So we go to the next one. But we still wanna bear in mind we're still in this bullish up move, you know. Yeah, we're still here to this point in this bearish up move, down move here, slightly to chop, and it's would just be showing us here nothing. So we'll go on a little bit further. So what do we got here? So at this point, yeah, we would be basically chopping on Euro Canada, and then where we want to, how this is going to be more interesting. Oh, here we go. Right, there's our move down finally. So we know here, right? We know to this point, from here to here, and here to here, it's bearish, and this is bullish. So we want to be long EURCAD. We now figured it out. Look, we want to be long EURCAD. Now we see here the moving averages are showing us the same thing, and the moving averages are showing us the same thing. And we can do that just from the measurement. Look, high to low means down, and low to up means up. That equals EURCAD up. Okay. Now, if we look, we're going to assume that this is a fake out and we're going to buy here. The reason is we'll pull up our overlay. Look, we bought here, once here and another one here in EURCAD. And we're going to get out of this pound Aussie soon, but we're not going to do that just yet. Okay, so where's the overlay chart? Here it is. Okay, let's go to the daily chart here. This is euro. Well, it needs to come back up. Okay, we'll go to the 4 hour, verify that. Doesn't look as good. It's up at the top. Okay, it's nothing. We can't see anything yet, sorry. Oh, here we go. Right. Bunch of nonsense, all of this. The one that needs to be fixed is this, daily. So we are bullish euro. It's that simple. So every time we see a fake move, we will continue to buy it, providing we buy it against the opposite, a currency that is doing the exact opposite. We know here, we'll know if, let's say the low comes back, drops again, then we know it really is bearish, but we can't wait for that. We're just going to go by this, and we know at this point on this time section of time, euro is bullish, CAD is bearish. We're just going to anticipate further moves higher, in line with that daily idea. Pound New Zealand, how are we going to do this then? A minute. We'll try to find a new trade too in a minute as well. And we just really want to be involved in euro, buying euro all the time at the moment. Euro against everything. But we have to pick the better one, because we don't want to, in the event it's a euro pullback down day, we don't want to get the wrong one, the currency that's due to have a move in the opposite direction that day. So we don't want to get stuck in that. So we'll always go down to this local time frame and try to fine tune our entry, and we'll see how we make out. What do we got here? Pound is here. Right, so this should have free fallen down, but it didn't. So something's happened. We've missed it on a higher time frame. I don't know. I don't really care. But we will find out eventually, and then we can know for next time. But we obviously missed it because we made a human error by not getting this correct. But because we got New Zealand correct, we were able to profit. Okay, look. So this is telling me we should try to get out, because if all we need is New Zealand weakness, and we're done. So what do we see here? We see New Zealand is strong here. It's a big move up, and pound is a big move up. So pound, these are further away from these moving averages because it's been going for longer. This is closer to the moving averages because it's been going for a shorter period of time, but it's a good move up. Now, that relative to that equals pound New Zealand should be slightly declining from about this time here. We'll put the time in 9:40. So from 9:40 we should be losing our profits. Okay, so there's 9:40 there, so we should be exiting this. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll do another one later. But I'm going to just have a quick look at our astrology, what's going on here. Give you some scoops of what's going to happen next. The real big move we should have. Definitely going to be one on the 19th of November. 2.1 days. Mars square Saturn, that's interesting. Okay, so what we're going to see soon is a change. People are going to start feeling better, more in a happy mood. Well, that was 1.3 days ago. You know what? Yesterday I did notice that people were kind of talkative and being nice. Mercury is conjunct with Mars, so that will, anyone born with Mercury retrograde will be fiery personality. Watch out for them if you've got a girlfriend like that. Be careful of her for a few days at least. Mercury square Saturn. Yeah, we're going to start seeing revelations eventually soon. They're going to start exposing politicians. It's all a psyop, obviously, because everything's been pre-planned. But they're going to start exposing politicians for corruption. April, loss of confidence. That's what they're going to blame it on anyway. And the pharmaceutical companies. So the stocks in the pharma companies will crash in April. April, May. Watch out for that. Then they'll bring in the dot tattoo on the right hand after that, and the masses will buy into it because they'll blame it all on they'll have an event in April, and they'll blame it on climate change, and that will be a big distraction. They'll announce the end of the pandemic in April as well, but they'll be swiftly moving on to the climate change hoax to keep everyone locked down further after that. What else are we doing here? Oh yeah, and they're going to start arresting the politicians in 2023, though, so we won't see that happen until then. But it's all pre-planned. They all know they're going to get arrested, but they don't actually go to jail. These guys, obviously, it's just a show. Any news here? I was doing some VWAP studying in the weekend. It's quite good, the VWAP. 10:30. Oh, this moron's going to talk a bunch of bullshit here, so we'll find a dollar trade then, and look, pound's going to do something. So yeah, we'll be. You know what? If I find something in time for these, I'll make another video. All right, thanks, guys.